All right, I am coming to you with yet again another awesome HSM Academy question. This one comes from M. She says, how to adjust around your monthly cycle. I start strong, and then the week before my period, I go off the rails. This seems to be true in all aspects of my life, not just diet or exercise. Oh boy, this is true for so many people. And really, this is kind of the thing that a lot of women, it depends on you, and you don't know until you do it how you will react during that time of the month. So there's a couple things I want to encourage you to think about. One, maybe plan that week in particular to be at maintenance calories. Don't aim for a calorie deficit because it's more stressful. Actually plan in some of the foods that you look forward to. Make sure you've got your balanced meals, making sure to nail your protein, get your fiber in, make sure you're feeding yourself well. And then actually, if you know your cycle's pretty consistent, plan to have a deload week on the amount of work you do. Now, I realize you're probably not going to be able to get everything off your plate. But if you know every month that time of that during that cycle week, you feel more tired, you feel more irritable, maybe you don't have as much bandwidth, take some things off your to-do plate. See if you can maybe get your spouse or your significant other to help out a little bit more. See if maybe you can get a babysitter to come in if you've got kids. Maybe see if you can just, do lighter workload at your job for the week and maybe work a little harder on the other 3 weeks. Try to create a lifestyle that supports you. What I often see is, unfortunately, women expecting themselves to perform at the same level as they do all other weeks of the month. And you can't. Sometimes you actually need to let off the gas pedal a little bit and say, this week I'm more tired, I have less bandwidth, less energy. And so instead of pushing myself at the same level, I'm actually going to give myself a break and I'm going to do less. And I might put in more relaxation, getting massages, getting naps, if I can, right? Doing what I can where I can. And then I also want to encourage you to think about your food differently. And then I might hear you say, but what about me losing weight? Well, you've got 3 other weeks out of the month. So if you're in a deficit and 1 week you choose to be at maintenance, you're still going to make forward progress. And that might need to be the way it is for a while until you get into a better groove. And who knows, maybe taking some responsibilities off your plate, make it to where you're actually able to get back into a deficit because you're not so stressed, you're so not exhausted, and life feels a little bit easier, okay? So think about the whole process differently. It comes every month, you know it's coming, so plan for it, make adjustments, try to support yourself, and say, if this was my best friend, what would I tell her to do? And think about it through that lens. All right, you guys, have a great day, and I'll be back with you soon.